So Isaac, how's your week been?
I'll be honest with you. Actually, it was pretty decent.
That's cool. Hey, what about you, Keeg?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here again. Very
He's
unfortunate.
not here.
Yeah, he's not here again.
It's like if I looked at it, I could see that he's not here, but I couldn't be bothered.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You know, this week I should have actually changed the fucking color source to a different color, because you kept the same profile picture, and it's green, and I didn't think about that. Fuck.
Okay.
I'll just have to copy the settings I had on the last one.
Oh my God, you're gonna do some editing?
I always do. What the fuck you mean? I always do that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Fuck you.
30 seconds.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care. We literally do this for the thrill of the game.
That's true.
Yeah, because it's all about the game.
You don't do this. Yeah, exactly. And how you play it. Welcome to
We
Losers
made
Library
two different
episode.
music references right there, and it was really funny because like you didn't get mine, and then you did like a separate one, and it was I at least got yours. Anyways, yeah, welcome back.
Yes,
Another episode.
Yes.
Fuck. What episode is this? What's the docket say? Episode 6. I hope that's right.
It's episode 6. Yes.
Yeah.
Last time I started off, I think.
Yeah.
You start off this week.
So, I've been, as you know, playing Destiny 2 for the dumbest reason imaginable. I saw that they were adding Slender Man this October to Destiny 2, so I had the urge to go play it for the first time ever in my life, and it has been something. It has been very much something.
Luna, I'll say you locked the fuck in.
Yeah, I know. I'm like a gear score way higher than you guys.
Yes, which is insane.
Do not test the weaponized mental illness of a trans woman when she's given the right video games.
You really wanted to find those fucking pages that you decided to do this a month in advance.
Yeah. Well, it's because I know you need currency to get it, so I'm like, well, fuck, I have to start grinding today. Just in time for Borderlands 4 to come out, and me still being a brokey, not be able to afford it. Which sucks.
Look, you get one looter, okay?
I get 2 because I'm playing Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Enhanced. Which,
that's right.
Actually, let me go on. This is kind of on topic, but a little bit of a side tangent. So, I barely read the Randy Pitchford stupid ass fucking rants because like I don't really give a fuck. But like, I don't care what he has to say. You PC players need to know that. Shut the fuck up. Listen, Randy. Listen. I know you're not listening, but who knows? Maybe you'll fucking search somehow in the algorithm and find this video, Randy. Right? I got a bundle with all the Borderlands games a while back from Humble. Right? Nice. Okay. Cool. You know, I didn't have them on my PC because I was a console girly for a while, and now I have them on my PC, so now I want to play them. So it included 2 versions of Borderlands 1. It gave me the original, and it gave me the Game of the Year Enhanced. So I'm like, okay, that's lovely. You know, I'll play Enhanced because, you know, it's the most recent one. It'll be kind of a fresh run. That'll be fine. This is the worst fucking optimized game. Okay, so step 1, I start to boot the game up, right? Step 1, I can't. I know what you're thinking. Why can't you boot this game up? This game came out. Let's look at the store page real quick. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I think I actually forgot to turn on my fucking Discord thingy, so it's probably gonna pick that up. Oh, fuck, no, more notifications, fuck. I think I checked last time and never picked up notifications, but I keep forgetting to turn on the fucking mode that keeps me from getting that. Okay, anyways. Back to the topic at hand. So, this game came out, August 31st, 2023. That's about 2 years ago, right? So, since launch, apparently, I believe, from what I read, this has been an issue. You will launch it, the launcher will say, like, oh, the game's corrupted. So, I take the normal route that any woman in my position would do. And I'm like, okay, Let me go to manage, properties, install files. Okay, verify integrity, right? Because Steam lets you just verify and make sure the install isn't all fucked up. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, I do that, and it instantly finishes, and it says it's fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the next step I take is restarting my computer. Okay. Still kind of acting weird. So then I go into the files, right? I go to browse the install files, right? And I'm like, okay, binaries, Windows 60 or Win64. Okay, launcher, Borderlands Game of the Year. Okay, I'll just click Borderlands Game of the Year. That'll do it. I do, and it launches the game, no problem. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So then I look into this. Come to find out, the launcher has been broken since damn near launch. And there's a couple different ways to go change this. You know, Steam, you can kind of, I believe you can change the launch option to make it just launch the game directly. I think, but I don't really know how to override that shit on a normal Steam game. It's a little different whenever I add a game from that's not in my library. So then I'm like, okay, So I look it up, and the fix one guy had was you just retitle the launcher to Borderlands Game of the Year, and you retitle the game to Launcher. And when you do this, it'll make the game just launch like normal. And that's how I had to fix it. And then the other problem is every so often when I transfer between areas, the game starts performing on my PC that has a fucking whatever CPU I mentioned last time. Like fucking what, I have like 64 gigs of RAM and a fucking I have a fucking 4060 Ti, right? Shouldn't be any problem for a game like that. Nope. It'll just start like chugging so fucking hard I gotta like close the game and reopen it. For no reason.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want Randy Pitchford to go fuck off about this whole like we make good games, or I didn't even watch the whole thing, so like I or not watch. I didn't even read his whole like fucking crash out, but I know Gearbox, if they are publicly traded, they probably dropped like investments. Are they publicly traded? Are they?
I actually have no idea. I'll be honest with you.
I don't either. Well, I guess they're part of Take-Two, aren't they? Oh fuck.
Yes.
God damn it, they're safe for forever. Unless GTA 6 ends up being ass.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So anything else you're playing?
Oh yeah, exactly. Sorry. I had to go on that tangent because that shit's been pissing me off.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, I got back into it, which is a very funny story because it meant that I had to have you install the game to boot it up, to transfer my cross play saves onto the cloud so that I could get them, which you yourself got to see. I had like 40 hours in one and like 140 in another. And those are old saves. I had a save that nearly had 300 hours on it on Xbox. I ended up deleting it because it was a really, really old save. So
yeah.
But yeah, had that. What else have I been playing? I like that it's even easier for me to check. I can just click the home button on Steam and look at all the games I've been playing. Did I get Outlast Trials last week before the previous?
Yes, you brought it up.
Yeah.
You brought up that you got it.
I haven't played a whole lot.
Made a comment,
I haven't played a whole lot.
Because we made a comment about Keeg.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played like a whole lot of it, but dabble in that.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? I kind of played Overwatch recently. And we'll talk more about Overwatch later. And
yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about that later. And I've been every once in a while I've been like booting up Castle Crashers, and I either when I'm editing, I just whip out my Steam Deck and I have like a modded character that I play on there, and then I have another modded character I play on my like PC, and I just enjoy playing Castle Crashers that way.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it for games. I haven't really watched any shows. Everyone's realizing I just don't really do anything besides play video games because Honestly, you shouldn't be surprised by this. Average Luna moment. Did read the newest Chainsaw Man chapter today, so that was nice.
Okay.
Kind of, it was nice. There were some people crying because of things that happened, but I'm not gonna spoil that. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Did I miss something?
I'll come back to you later.
No, I don't think I missed anything. I think that's everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Okay. All right. Well, game-wise, I went through Red Dead Redemption 1. At least beat the main story and a good amount of the main, side content. So I'm probably just going to move on to Undead Nightmare. Besides that, I haven't really played much Days Gone. Red Dead kind of took away all the attention. And besides that, playing Rivals. New season dropped the other day. So, and they added more challenges to do. So I was like, all right, well, I have a reason to play. So that's pretty much been it game-wise. Show-wise, still watching Peacemaker.
I'll watch that eventually.
Yeah. I think the internet collectively have like a theory about what's going on.
That it's like secretly a Nazi multiverse that he's in.
Yeah, so he's in an alternate universe and like everyone's all peaceful and happy that he's there, but like it's very white. And the big thing is like his father was like a white supremacist. So like it's possible that he's on like he might be on like Earth X adjacent one. Because Earth X is like a Nazi alternate universe.
You know, later in this video, we can also talk about another Nazi alternate universe. But we're not Call of Duty Zombies yet, my friends. We still have the rest of what Isaac's gotten into.
But we that's pretty much it. Yeah, I said we like I like fucking you and me, or like I brought my wife or something. But like I haven't really watched any movies. Reading wise, I got through that in Humans comic. It's an interesting twist at the end that ends up leading where I thought it was gonna go anyway. But it's kind of like a slow burn kind of comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it starts off as kind of weird and just kind of builds up eventually over time.
Okay.
And I completely forgot to change my profile picture because of that anyway. So that's why I'm still
look. I told you I changed mine right before everyone. I changed mine right before the episodes, and I told them
I usually pull one. I pull one before, but like I'd have to go back through the comic and figure out which face I was going to use. I was probably going to use that one that I posted in our chat with a guy sniffing a woman's hair or whatever.
The what? Oh, wait, hold up, pause. Let me go back and check what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, this?
Yeah.
Now kitten cakes, huff. What have I told you about making your little pookie madder than he already is? Huff. How about a big kiss to say you're sorry? Dog. Okay, that would have been Jesus. It's fucking awful.
No context, no notes.
I don't need any. Guys, there's no community code notes. This must be real.
It's real. Yeah, no, I gotta, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna read through next. I guess besides that, I decided this past week I picked up 3 comics. I picked up issue 3 of the current Captain America run. Did I ever talk about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so basically I think I maybe brought it up like off like.
Or maybe you brought it up with Keeg, and Keeg talked with you there, and I just kind of sat like the weirdo in the corner at the party, and I was just like,
yeah,
they don't even know I'm here.
It's written by Chip Zdarsky, probably one of my favorite writers currently right now, even though he does have fun with what he does. But like essentially what it is, this first like 6 issues is a story about Captain America after he got thawed out, and it's also them kind of like altering the timeline because of like a certain thing you see, there's a possibility that like Captain America doesn't get thawed out till like 10 to 15 years after 9/11.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's like kind of them just like kind of like, okay, it happened at this point rather than happening in the 60s. Like they're trying to like, push the timeline forward a bit, So
Okay.
yeah. No, it's actually really good. That's all I can really say. No real notes on that. Just it is good. I picked up a Punisher book. They started up again because now it's cool to use Punisher again. It's like they advertise as like a red band comic where like it's very violent and stuff, and yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then I picked up an Iron Fist comic, which I'll talk about more later in like another episode because I haven't got a chance to read it yet. That's pretty much it for me. Keegan, anything?
Yeah, Keeg, what do you got to say?
Skylar, anything?
Yeah, she have anything to add?
No,
No?
no. For those who don't know, Skylar is the name of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
She's our unofficial third host or fourth host, I guess. But like,
Yeah,
she just lays in her, little pack and play here, and sleeps through most of it. So, yeah. Do you want to get to the docket?
Yeah, let's get to the docket.
Ranting about stuff?
So here's what I'm gonna do. Kind of
Okay.
because we last minute did this docket. We'll do some of the more like follow-up ones first. So we'll do Overwatch,
Yep.
then CoD, and the Chainsaw Man movie first, which
Okay.
all happen to be things for me. And then we can kind of go from there because I feel like
Yeah. So
then we can do Borderlands 4 and then the other 3 for you.
Yeah. So those who don't know, most we set up a docket throughout the week. Usually we do it like last minute kind of, but like usually it's just me
I
and Luna
forget
adding stuff.
I forget.
Yeah, but
and then like
yeah, it's
2
okay.
days
It
before
happens.
the episode, I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't make a docket, and then I make a docket. But yeah. Okay, so Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is oof. Unfortunately, we on our personal server with all our friends, we have a gaming news section. Because we've kind of like foldered everything so that it's not like flooding every channel. And so you can kind of know like what you want to read. And yeah. The Persona 5 collab stuff is honestly okay, the skins don't look bad. They don't look bad. But like they picked the fucking word, like someone mentioned this. It's like, okay, you're finally doing an Overwatch collab where you have characters that are representative of all of these other characters and their like personalities and everything. And you put okay, so Ryuji, my man, Skull, my homie, my Chariot Arcana, beloved. He got a skin for Genji, which, if you don't know Overwatch, that's like the ninja guy, because you've at least seen gameplay. I know you have. Don't tell me you don't know what the fuck Overwatch is. You know, that game that like fucking Too Mad died and left on for like 6 days. You know that game? You know that game.
Oh,
You know that game.
Overwatch.
Yeah,
oh my god.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Oh. Fuck. Thank you.
But yeah, that game, right? That game. Yeah, the ninja guy is who got the brick-headed brawler dude with a metal pipe as a melee weapon and a shotgun as a firearm.
Oh, he's a shotgun as a firearm?
Yes. Actually, I'll go buy melee weapon and firearms as we slowly go through.
Yeah, as you go through
also,
them. Yeah.
Ryuji does, I want to say lightning damage. I am saying 100%. Captain Kid Persona 5. If I type this in, it'll give me all the abilities he has. And never believe the goat forgot her things. Yeah, he does lightning damage too. To add more insult to injury. So yeah, that's Mercy is on now. There's some parts of this that isn't bad, and then there's some parts that are. I will say, On is kind of like your first healer character in the group. Well, kind of Morgana's the first healer character and is like the best single target healer. Actually, I think just best healer in general.
Can I interject really quick?
Sure.
So when I first saw Ryuji, like his thing, I thought he was soldier because the way it was set up. But like knowing that he has a shotgun, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm a little weird on this one, but like I feel like Reaper maybe.
Well, the problem is that like these characters and the guns that they have are like
Yeah.
It's not as important. It's more like you look at the character, the aesthetic, and like even I think you probably saw the highlight intros that they all got. I posted it in the channel.
Yeah.
Ryuji kind of fits like I've been sold on the Junkrat should have been Ryuji decision so much. Because aesthetically and personality wise, I think that's kind of the closest you're getting. Kind of the closest you're getting in Overwatch to fit.
Yeah.
Also, because like Ryuji has a slouch because he had a leg injury, and you know who else had a leg injury and a slouch?
Yeah.
Anyways, back to On. So you know she uses a whip as a melee weapon. She has SMGs as like her firearm and does fire damage. And has some single target healing abilities. And you know what they said? They said, yeah, she has single target healing. So Mercy is the character that'll get the On skin. Why? I have no idea. None whatsoever. I can't tell you who made the decision for Mercy, except they looked at what characters sell the most skins, and it's always the healers, because yeah, and yeah, that's why they picked her.
Do you think it's a situation, because Rivals kind of has this where like it seems either like popularity with the character or just dev favoring them? You know what I mean? Like the developer's just like, oh, we like this character.
I think it's a mix of all that
stuff. You think it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Next we have the new guy. Fuck, I don't know how his new Overwatch character. I don't know how to say his fucking name. Hold up.
Oh god, I don't know either.
Wu Yang, I believe is his name. Yeah, Wu Yang.
Okay.
He got the Joker skin, and never have I ever actually sat there and thought, wow, Kiriko should have got this skin. But okay. Now Joker, he uses a dagger.
Yep.
His firearm is a handgun. Arsene, well, the problem is he's the wild card, so he doesn't have a set persona, but Arsene does like curse damage. And yeah, and with the aesthetic of Joker kind of delivering the calling card a lot of the times with the cool aesthetic videos and stuff, I've never seen a character that Kiriko should have gotten a skin for with this game. She's a healer who throws daggers, and she heals through these little cards, these little paper cards. Are you starting to understand where this character probably should have got the cosmetic, even though it's not like
do they gender swap in their
it doesn't seem with their collabs.
Okay,
it doesn't seem so. But the thing is, it's like
they probably
the problem is okay. Are you talking about with Overwatch or Persona? Because with Persona they've put like Hatsune Miku in that damn outfit and that damn fucking Joker Persona 5 outfit. They've put Hatsune Miku in that shit.
I'm talking more Overwatch.
And it's like
I don't know if they like do that. I don't know.
No, but more so in the case of like a lot of things have crossover with Persona 5, especially, and sometimes they'll just put a character in Joker's costume rather than making him like a thing. And I feel this was a case where they should have just put a character in the costume.
Yeah, right.
And because that's what they do. That's what they do, because they don't change their voices either. So it isn't like voice. It's just those characters saying the lines.
if Ryuji was Junkrat, it would just be Junkrat talking.
Yeah. So that would have at least been weird.
I guess, yeah. I guess it truly, like, honestly, it truly doesn't really matter. Who fucking cares? But like,
yeah.
I mean, there's people who do care. But like, if it aesthetically fits the character more, I think it would have been better off to do that rather than just like, here you go.
Also, to remind you, Wu Yang, the healer, he uses a giant staff that shoots like water balls out. To my understanding of gameplay I've seen.
Yeah,
because I haven't played it
it's
myself.
Like water. He's like water based and like
Which also then that makes me think like, well, maybe Genji should have gotten the Joker skin, or no, Genji should have got not the Joker skin. My bad, the Yusuke skin, and then Wu Yang should have got the skull skin. I said Yusuke. I'm pretty sure it's Yosuke. Fuck. Did I fumble? Am I a fake fan?
Did you?
Wait, no. I think I was right the first time. Oh, Yusuke. Okay, cool. Actually, I was right. I was right the first time. All right. I'd be fumbling. Next, we have Diva got... Now, a lot of you know what my opinion of who should have got this skin was. Diva got a Makoto skin.
Okay.
And, okay. Makoto's persona is Johanna, who is a motorcycle, and actually in her third tier, if you play Persona 5 Royal, kind of turns into a robot. Okay, you know what? That's not even like a bad mix. I don't exactly disagree with that. Makoto uses her fist with like brass knuckles, or knuckles in some case for like her melee thing. She has a revolver as a sidearm, and she does nuclear damage and healing with her persona, so I actually don't even mind the Diva thing. I don't actually mind Diva being Makoto. That's not even that bad. It actually isn't. The mech could have been better.
Been Ash?
Could have been Ash? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. You just said, I know she has like a rifle or whatever, but she also said that the thing becomes a robot. So it seems like they don't really give a shit about the weapons.
Yeah, but the thing, it's more of like it's a motorcycle, and then it turns into like a fucking Batman motorcycle, and then it becomes like a robot.
Yeah,
but like she kind of I think sits in it when it's in the robot stage. It isn't just like a normal persona where it's behind. Like anytime she's on, like she gets on the persona in like each version that she has. I think. Hold up, Johanna.
Oh, see, like
Persona 5 Royal. Let me look at the stats for fucking P5R, because then I can look at the Persona 5 Reload. Can I see what it turns into?
I'm waiting in anticipation.
I know. I want because I know it goes from Johanna to what does it go to? It goes from Johanna to a knot. And then that's when it stands. That's when it stands up and it's like a cool robot. And then it turns into Agnes, which is like a giant Batmobile motorcycle, which is really cool.
Okay, so because the way you explained it made it seem like it turns into a robot at the end. So like when
at the end with Persona 5, but then if you play Royal, then it adds a third trend. Nah, don't worry about it.
So are they going off Royal then? Or is it just Persona 5?
I have to.
Or does it
that's
not really
the thing.
matter?
Okay, that actually matters sometimes depending on the characters that they give skins to. But then the weird thing is, if you wear the Persona skin and you have the highlight intro of the all-out attack, which I also have problems with that. If you have that, then it plays Takeover, and Takeover is okay. So the usual combat music for Persona 5 is Last Surprise. You know that. You know that song. You know that song. Yeah. That the song from the memes. That was the only combat song for Persona 5. But Atlas does this thing a lot of the times with the like remake versions. You played Reload. Remember if you like got Advantage, it had a different song playing than Mass Destruction.
Yeah.
That's like the usual thing they do with the re-releases, where like if you get surprised, they added like new song. Why? I don't know. Takeover is the you started the engagement by like surprising them song. And they play that during the all-out attack if you have one of the Persona 5 skins equipped and the highlight intro equipped. So I don't know. Because the only real time you can tell between whether it's a Persona 5 Royal or a Persona 5 crossover is if they have Kasumi, the redheaded girl, from the let me rephrase, the crimson-haired girl, because technically I guess Futaba's a redhead, but hers is more of like the orange red, like
hers
gingery.
is an actual redhead, not like a
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, fuck, I kind of forgot where we were.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So like for me personally, it just seems like there's like certain aspects that
Kind of dumb.
they could have.
Oh wait, I didn't even finish Yusuke. So he has Goemon as his like persona that does ice damage, right? He uses a katana and like assault rifles, which is also really funny. Or well, like rifles in general, but a lot of them are like M4s and scars and shit. Bro built for Fortnite, not gonna lie.
So okay.
And
so
they put him
like
on Life Weaver, who's like a healer who I think just shoots stuff out of his hands and spawns like a giant tree.
This is why I like focusing more on like I feel like that one girl could have been Ash because it's just like it seems like they don't care, you know.
Yeah.
They're just like they don't. It's just like they're just focusing on the like I haven't played the series. You know, I played like part of 5.
Yeah, you played 3.
I haven't played the game. Yeah, I played 3 and that's it. But like like it seems like they're either they really care or they don't care at all. They're just like here's a skin.
I think that like it's really weird, and the skins aren't bad, but it's just like the choices of characters to put them on is kind of fucking dumb. Also, Morgana isn't here. He's a reward for if you do event stuff. They turned him into a marketable plushie. You can get him to hang on.
Wasn't he a marketable plushie anyway?
Kind of. You can get a Morgana to hang on your gun. You can get a title. You can get an icon. You can get a spray. And you can get the title of Phantom Thief on there. And some voice lines for those characters that got the skins. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're more passionate about this than I am.
The cool things to notice, though, because there are cool things. There are cool things about these. If you wear the Phantom Thief skins, wherever you walk, it does like a pink splatter, which is like the metaverse splash effect thing that happens whenever you walk around in the dungeons in that game. And also on some of the maps, the Velvet Room door is just like there. And it's playing Aria of the Soul, and it's just there, which is cool. I have problems with this crossover.
Well, no, if you're very passionate about something, of course, it's not going to be exactly how you probably want it to be or to your
Also,
liking.
fun fact, Juno, the healer that I do play a lot of, her voice actress is the same voice actress for Haru from Persona 5. And everybody assumed she was probably going to get the Haru skin. Because it would have been fitting. Because they're both kind of fun, bubbly characters, but also like dangerous little mischiefs. Though they also don't fit melee. Like she does psychic damage with her persona, uses a giant battle axe and grenade launchers as her weapons. So it doesn't really fit. Really, the weapons don't matter. It's just like some of it is a weird decision,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the Overwatch 2 thing. Also, it's a $60 bundle if you want all cosmetics.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, is kind of a deal than buying them individually, because buy them individually,
it's $20 or $30 or something like that.
It's $20 individual, so you would have to be spending that times 5 or some shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Next thing on the docket, now that we got that done, I'm getting rid of the disappointments before I get to the hype, because I think that's the thing. So they put out some more Call of Duty Zombies stuff. And the main thing we want to focus on here is the returning cast. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I like that I called some of this, right? So first, returning cast. This is the like Black Ops 4, like World at War, like returning cast, but they're different slightly. Because they put out a trailer. The trailer looked really cool, and I'm hearing from everybody this playtest of the game, it's fun. But again, these are also COD people, so Take that with a grain
I
of
thought they're
salt.
gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is zombie fans, and zombie fans are the most like critical of if the game is shit or not or has issues. So I'm a
Are
little
these
more
like
trustworthy.
YouTuber playtesters
These are
or?
like YouTubers that got flown out to test it, and I will
Yeah.
say those YouTubers have been like open and honest before, and like they don't usually get thrown out of not coming. So
Yeah, because sometimes with some places like or
yeah,
some people
sometimes if
there
you
like
if you get
they're
flown out to
too
play,
critical.
you better say good shit.
Yeah, or like
Um,
they're if you're too critical consistently, even if it's not about that specific game or whatever, they'll just won't invite you back to
yeah.
any of them.
So first, my thoughts on the way Dempsey looked, the American soldier character, was that he was like
Yes,
a
I got.
Vietnam soldier because I was like, he looks like a Black Ops 1 character. And I was right because they put out these little bios for the entire crew. So they said with Tank Dempsey, this incarnation of Tank Dempsey is a battle-hardened U.S. Marine who most recently fought through the jungles of 1968 Vietnam with grit, sarcasm, and a relentless will to survive. I had to like double take what I was reading. In this fractured reality, his distrust of his new companions and the unfamiliar surroundings have turned this otherwise dependable soldier into the unpredictable wild card of the group. Okay, that's interesting wording. Next, we come to Takeo, who is a disgraced Ronin, which I was kind of calling that. I was like, he looks like a samurai or something.
Yeah.
The disgraced Ronin who wandered 1591 feudal Japan without master or honor, carrying the weight of his exile as a yoke he cannot cast off. Bound by a code he only still barely believes in, he seeks redemption in the chaos of battle, his blade both a burden he must bear and a judgment on his enemies. And then someone made like a very funny comment where they're like, one character's like, "Hurry up, get to the truck," and Takio's like, "What the fuck is a truck?" Which is very funny. It's also very funny that now this guy's holding like firearms from 2020 or 2035 or whatever the fuck this game takes place in, and he just, I guess he's figured it out or some
He
shit.
just figured, yeah.
I don't know how long he's been in there, but I also don't care. Next we come to Nikolai. Soviet tank commander arrives in the dark aether from the brutal mountainous landscape in 1984 Afghanistan, where duty, disillusionment, and misfortune collided, scarred by war and haunted both by betrayal of his own decisions. He masks his bitterness with dark humor, yet remains a steadfast warrior when the shells begin to fall. I think I also said in the chats when I was talking about this, because I also don't remember if I mentioned this on the podcast or if I didn't. I'm not sure when he's from, but I think I was like pushing it towards like some era of like Soviet Russia, and yeah, it's
Okay.
from the 80s Afghanistan. So okay. Next,
Okay.
we come to Richtofen, and they confirmed something about this new iteration. Dr. Edward Richtofen, a brilliant but unhinged scientist and hero of the Reich, skull emoji,
Yep.
Vine boom sound effect, finds himself torn from 1945 in a world where the Axis powers triumphed over the Allied nations. Skull
Okay.
emoji, Vine boom sound effect.
There we go.
Shaped by see what I did there?
Yeah.
I foreshadowed this in the Peacemaker bit. Shaped by ambition and tainted by corruption, he masks his innate sadism and considerable ego behind quick wit and charming smile. He vows that reality itself will ultimately bow to his designs. Ripped from their respective timelines, our expanded crew finds themselves thrown together in an alien dimension, accompanied by old friends, uncertain allies, and something far, far worse. But yeah, they had a cool cutscene. Someone actually made a mention that Richtofen gave the only black character of the other cast a weird look. And then once they read that, they were like, "Oh, no shit! Why he gave Carver a weird ass look?" And I was like, "Oh my god, dude." I did not go back to fact check if he did give Carver a weird ass look. I'm taking their word for it because it's funnier that way. So yeah, they brought back the guys from the games you liked. Do you remember the old cast? I remember the old cast.
I didn't fucking play this. I know who they are though. It's like it's hard to avoid it, you know. They're like
Yeah.
iconic. So,
And I did a funny ass post because I saw this one artist that like posts these like liminal pictures at like night, like it's nighttime, like liminal looking pictures, but it's like a
yeah.
field of grass and then like a giant excavator. They're like going for a walk, and I said Black Ops 7 when they add that fuck ass excavator from Moon for member berries to the Dark Aether, and I got a like, and I was like, oh nice. And then I got two people for whatever reason bookmarked my tweet.
Can
And
you
I
see
find
who
that
bookmarks
no, you
exactly?
can't see who bookmarks. You can just
you,
know people
you just
bookmarked
know
it.
that people bookmark your shit. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I always wondered that because I sometimes I accidentally do it. I'm like, well, and I have to like go through my bookmarks occasionally, just like, why did I do this? Why did I do this?
Yeah.
And like, do they know that I accidentally bookmarked this post of them complaining about chicken fries or whatever?
No, they just see a bookmark. All
They
right.
just know. Okay.
On to the fun part. Okay, so artist Kenshi Yonezu. I think I said his last name right. I really hope I did. Finally posted the full song for the Chainsaw Man movie. Guy also made the main intro to the Chainsaw Man anime and had this song Iris Out like ready to come out. Now what we didn't know until like shortly before the thing came out, it was going to be 2.5 minutes of just like new like footage for the music video. It's just footage from the movie, and it came out, and that shit. Oh, dude, I'm so fucking excited for this movie. I'm like ecstatic, which is why we have the Bomb Devil for my profile picture of this week's episode of the podcast. I can't. I'm hearing people that have already seen the movie being like, "Oh yeah, it's goated." Being like, "I just want this movie to make enough money so that they get to make the next seasons of the series." It's not gonna beat Demon Slayer, which of course not. Chainsaw Man's like a lot smaller than that. Also, Demon Slayer has like child audience, quote unquote, which is also weird because that movie was rated R. But go off, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited for the Chainsaw Man movie. It's gonna be goated, and I hear the animation is so insane that people are saying they're terrified of Mappa and what they have the abilities to do because it's just that crazy. And I'm so excited, dude! I'm so fucking excited. Also, song's a banger, music video's a banger. Read Chainsaw Man. Watch Chainsaw Man first, maybe. See if you like it. Read it. I know the first season seems like shonen slop. It's not just shonen slop. It's actually peak. It's absolute cinema. So Borderlands 4, right? Oh, well, yeah, what were you going to say? What were you going to say?
I got nothing. I was actually going to move on.
Yeah, Borderlands 4.
Yeah.
Why
did you put this on here? Yeah, why did you put this on here?
It came out. It looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a fun game.
Yeah, like, I am occasionally fighting the urge to pick it up.
Yeah.
I could, like, no problem. Like, I do it right now, but I don't know. I probably might wait a little bit. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah. Like I didn't fall for the hype like I did with 3. Even though I appreciate aspects.
Which
of
I
3.
hear this game is actually better than 3. Like 3 had good gameplay, but it had the most fucking dog shit writing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I hear it got fixed in the director's cut, but I don't fucking care.
I didn't play. I think I played some of the director's cut, but I didn't finish it.
All I know is the new Siren is literally me. Literally me. She also worked in retail.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I've never worked in retail.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I've only had okay, I technically had 4 jobs. 5 if you count the paid internship I had. But Yeah, I haven't had a crazy amount of jobs, but
Yeah,
like
I've only
I
had,
like
like,
to
3,
stay in a
so
place for a long time.
same. Let's see. Do you want to move on to your 3 topics, I guess?
Ah, yeah, sure, I guess.
Not like I'm not excited
Uh,
for it. I'm just more like Borderlands 4
it's like,
doesn't really
well,
have
I'm done.
much.
Yeah, yeah, because none of us played it.
Yeah.
Fucking Keeg's out here to give his
I don't
insight
think
about
Keeg's played it
Borderlands.
either. He owns it, I
Probably
think,
not.
but he hasn't played it.
Yeah, he's probably waiting
I'll,
for me to fucking buy
I'll
it
be
on
playing it
PlayStation.
in 2027.
He's waiting for me to fucking buy it on PlayStation. Fucking
Oh,
cheapo.
no, Isaac, you don't get it. It's got to go in the backlog, and it's got to go further, so I'll be playing it in 2027.
I'll buy it on fucking Xbox, so we can't. This is for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm joking, by the way. I don't want him to buy Baldur's Gate 3 on PlayStation. Because I don't want to. And then again, I probably would have played it sooner if that was the
Yeah.
case. But, have you beaten that game?
Fucking no.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I had a yawn. Yeah, fucking no. It's a time of it. I have to play it with other people. And then just
Okay.
finding the time. Because it's just like, I cannot be trusted to run through a game like that. There's like so much shit. I get so overwhelmed, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. It sucks.
Sometimes for me, like when a CRPG is just like, it may take a bit to get into, you know?
My
Like, you know how
problem
many
is
times I've
I
tried to.
get overwhelmed. It isn't, it's like oh, well, you can do all these different things. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And it's like, all right, here's a simple quest. And I'm like, fuck, I can do this in 80 different million ways. And then Baldur's Gate
No,
3
yeah.
has the worst fucking thing. You can quick save whenever. There's like no, in dialogue, you can quick save between
You could
decision.
save while dial. Okay.
Yeah, not even just while dialogue. Between each decision you pick, you can quick save. So like, there is
Okay.
no reason that I should not save scum a roll until I pass it.
Is it like a quick load button? So you just like quick
Yep.
save, quick load?
I just hit.
Oh
I
my
hit
god.
F5, F6, F5, F6. At least I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
it too. And it's even easier on PC. So
Yeah.
on like console, I think you just pause, quick save, and then quick load. There's like a
Yeah,
quick
the
load button too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
Now you see why it's taking me a long time, because I need other
Yeah.
people to be there to not let me do that.
There's like, pretty sure there's a couple of our friends that would be like, oh, let's do it. You know?
Yeah, well they have, but it's just like, I don't know.
That's those little fucking,
The friends that we
balls
have
that
that play it end up like doing all sorts of crazy shit, and it's like, dude, I'm missing out on shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't worry about
Yeah.
this. You've like probably played this a few times. No, I've maybe played this like 3 times at most.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I know for a fact 2 of them have at least finished the game.
Yeah. Multiple times.
I don't think Keeg has.
No.
No, that's what I thought. I keep talking Keeg like he's like here or like a Spectre or whatever.
I made progress on God of War, and I have not uploaded it yet.
See, there we go.
That's what we forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry, late in the thing. I fought the bull boss, the Minotaur, like the actual Minotaur, not like the little enemies.
Yeah, not the.
Yeah. It's funny because it's 12 minutes of me fumbling and like having to fight it again like 4 different times, being very confused, and then finding out that, oh wait, I can deflect all the attacks if I fight it in this specific area. And I thought I couldn't deflect any of them. So then like the last like 5 minutes of me beating the shit out of this thing is just me like jaw agape because I'm just baffled by the fact that I could have just been like blocking all these attacks. So yeah, that's something.
Okay. So, about like I want to say 3 weeks ago, on a random Thursday, James Gunn announced that Superman: Man of Tomorrow is coming out in 2027. I want to say June or July.
Yeah, I saw that.
about he used a bunch of got a bunch of artists to like draw Superman and Lex Luthor in his power suit and just like announced, oh, movie's coming out in 2 years.
Which is kind of crazy, honestly.
Well, I mean, that was pretty much like pre-Endgame and MCU. Like you get like a new Iron Man or Captain America movie every 2 years.
I'm more mean like
and
the
on top
stealth
of that
drop.
too,
They're just like, hey, it's coming out.
it's like, oh yeah, instead of doing like some like conference like Comic-Con or
Yeah,
DC,
it's just
whatever
like,
the fuck
it's
they
coming
call
out.
it. It's just like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, here it is. They it's good on them for like, you know, like he seems like this is his passion thing. He's like, I want to, like he's locked in. He wants to do Superman, so I'm gonna keep making Superman. And he is doing like the pre-Endgame MCU thing, where just like I want this character to appear often. You know, it's kind of like a thing with like some characters MCU wise, like you don't see them for like 4 to 5 years.
Hmm.
You know, some people forgot that like Sam Wilson became Captain America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like, you know, hey, whatever. And also they didn't see the show, but like, you know, that's just a whole connected thing. But like, yeah, if I had a theory on this movie, right?
Uh-huh.
My theory is that Brainiac is going to invade. Superman and Lex Luthor are going to team up together to beat Brainiac. And because Lex Luthor saved a bunch of people or whatever, beat the villain, he's going to use that for his presidential campaign because now he has the good graces of the public.
Yeah.
So by Superman 3, he's president.
Okay. It's interesting.
That's what I thought. I don't know. Yeah, it's I like the idea that like Lex Luthor runs him. I'm pretty sure he does get elected like as president, and then immediately botches it because he wants to kill Superman.
Isn't that where that edit of like the fuck you mean we?
Yeah,
Is that
I
where
think
that
so,
originates from? It's just like Superman and Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean we?
But yeah, that's all I kind of got. It's just more just like good on them for, you know, it's only 2 years, you know, really locking and get content out as much as you can. You know, I can't really just call it content, but you know what I mean. Get that out. Anything to say on Superman?
I'm excited for it. I liked the
Yeah.
last movie, so I'll definitely be watching this one. I'm excited
Yep.
for the Supergirl movie because she has like an energy and an aura to her that I'm excited. It would
Yes,
be
a
very
sad
epic if she
drunk.
makes out with another woman in that movie. They should do that.
I don't think Supergirl's a lesbian.
They
I'm
should just do it
pretty sure.
anyways. They should just like recast her.
You should
Is her
recast
being straight important to her character?
Depending on where you're looking, because I'm pretty sure like because the most recent thing was like My Adventures, and I think she like is interested or at least dating Jimmy Olsen by the end of that. So
Also very I like her design in that.
see, I think I like the Zod armor, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The Brainiac armor.
That shit goes hard.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters. I don't know. It's like current day stuff. I just know her for like being, or current-ish stuff. It's like I know her for being like a Red Lantern, and like that's kind of all I got. But I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe not. Maybe. I don't think I have to reread Women of Tomorrow. I'll probably do that next year when the movie comes out, because that comic is probably that movie is mostly based on that comic. So. If you have anything else to say on Superman, we can probably move on.
No.
No? Okay. So,
Really.
to the audience, all 42,000 of you.
You mean like none? I don't think there's any views on any of our episodes.
You know. Well, I guess I'll just say this to God. So, I I don't really bring it up, at least in the podcast past couple episodes, besides like some like things I'll say, like some of the lingo, I guess. But like I am a pro wrestling fan. I
used to dabble in
kinda,
it in my younger years.
yeah,
You know,
that's
it's
fair.
funny. I got
like
2K26
oh,
from a humble
for Humble,
bundle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got it from PlayStation, or getting it from PlayStation a
Or
couple
no,
days.
25. My bad. 100 gigabytes? Why?
It's because you want to know why? You want to know why they did that?
Why?
Because you know how like NBA 2K has like the park or whatever.
Why is KSI in this game in a Prime outfit?
Because in one WrestleMania he showed up as a Prime bottle to help Logan Paul.
Fearless pack, and we got I don't know who that is. I don't know who she is. Prime KSI.
Hold on, I'll look up this Fearless pack because I'm curious now. I haven't kept up with that game at all because I don't fucking.
New Jack, Jordan
New Jack.
Grace, Penta.
Okay, Jordan Grace is cool. Penta, okay.
Bull Nakano, and Prime Bottle featuring KSI.
Okay.
$10 for this shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've gone through periods, at least like twice, where I've watched for a bit and then I stopped. Like the first time was like I think in like late or mid to late middle school, I just stopped watching. And then I picked up again in high school, and I watched consistently after high school until like I want to say 2019 when Brock Lesnar beat Kofi Kingston for the world championship in like a minute. And I was like, nah, fuck this. But yeah, so WWE recently, because of all the stuff going on with Vince McMahon, which I won't get into it. It's kind of bad. It's horrid. But they got bought out by a guy called Ari Emanuel and are basically merged together with the UFC. The company's called TKO. I think they're also like with a bull riding competition or some shit like that. I don't know. But with that, they've decided to kind of UFC it up. So like they started putting advertisement in the ring, which is, it's fine. It gets a little distracting sometimes when you see a giant Fortnite in the middle of the ring,
Yeah.
They added like advertisements on the tables, advertisements on the ladders. In the middle of a blood feud match, it might be a match about my son is evil, so I'm gonna like kick the shit out of him. But it's sponsored by like Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yeah.
He got really into advertising, and one thing that happened, even though this is mostly during the Vince regime, is they started going to Saudi Arabia at like the worst time to go to Saudi Arabia. I think like they did a show, and then like the next one, that journalist got killed. But they kept going, and then like also like I think the following show or year, like they basically most of their wrestlers were kind of held hostage, sort of, because of a pay dispute.
Yeah.
But they announced
Wasn't it like
the other day,
that 150 Cent game? It was like some goofy shit like that.
Oh yeah, does 50 Cent go to Saudi Arabia in that game, or is it like is it
I don't
Iraq
remember
or
what country
whatever?
he goes
I don't
to,
remember.
but it's like they didn't pay him.
It's just Middle East.
I never played it, so I can't. If we had one of our other friends here, he played it and he would be able to tell us word for word.
See, I played Bulletproof, the first one. I didn't play Blood in the Sand. But they announced recently that WrestleMania is going to Saudi Arabia in 2027. Luna, do you know what they have women's matches in Saudi Arabia, right?
They do?
Yes. They have women's matches. And like, it's Saudi Arabia, pretty much a, fuck you women kind of country.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like first like year there was like no women, none at all. Second time they wore like big t-shirts and like long pants and long sleeves. And then like I think the next year or the year after that they started wearing like very sexualized latex cat suits.
Okay, that's odd.
Yeah, yeah. And they this year or next year, I guess, the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia, and they have a women's one. So you're gonna have 30 women dying in these latex cat suits, and like some people like get really weird with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They love Rhea Ripley right now, and she's like,
Fighting Art the Clown.
It's actually, yes, fighting Art the Clown on stage. Actually, it's actually, I kind of feel bad for Rhea. Like some of the people have gotten like really obsessed with her. Like they did a show recently, and like people followed her to her car and just hanging around her car. She couldn't like leave her car or whatever because they were just like surrounding it. It's insane. But like, I generally feel bad for some of the people, because some people still do not like that they go to Saudi Arabia, which is I kind of understand. I know like Saudi Arabia is really big on sports washing.
Yeah.
You know what that term is? Yeah. So
no, not really. I was kind of using context clues.
Yeah, it's essentially a country will use sports to mask what's like happening or try to disguise what's happening, or just try to make people forget. But yeah, they've been doing that for a while, and they're still doing it. And I'm not really I'm kind of like I'll be honest, I'm slightly falling off of pro wrestling, even though I think AEW has some really good like in ring work, and I'll catch it when I can on Twitter or whatever. But like, it's I don't know. I'm at this period where just like, damn. I'm kind of not liking how corporate this WWE shit's going on right now.
Yeah.
That's just my rambly topic. One topic that's gonna be less rambly is allegedly in 2027 we are getting a Venom game. Probably gonna be more of a spin-off like
one?
Miles. Yes. So back end of 2023, Insomniac got a hack. I think I talked about this before. But they got hacked, and like a lot of the latest slated stuff got leaked, and one of them was like a potential Venom game. And I guess it was like early. It was just more in the concept phase. Like they weren't really like working on it, but like they had ideas. And I guess now, because it's like a lot of leaks have gone on about like what PlayStation's doing, they're gearing up to get that game out in 2027, and it's possible it could be like it could get the Miles treatment, where it's like it launches on 2 consoles, but it might be like a PS6 kind of game. You know what I mean? So,
interesting.
Yeah, I think
you're reminding me of something. Don't worry. This is off topic.
Okay. Keep that in mind. They originally with Spider-Man 2, they were gonna have you know about how like Carnage shows up in that game? Oh, like Cletus Cassidy at least. Oh my god. Okay.
No, because I haven't played Miles.
I know you haven't, but like
2 isn't out yet. Well, actually, no, 2 is out on PC now, isn't it?
It is on PC. Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to get it. I had to play Miles now. Fuck.
Yeah. Essentially, I think we talked about, because you talked to me about something, but like, in Spider-Man 2, they teased that like Cletus Cassidy, the host of Carnage, gets the symbiote, and it's just like, okay, so now they're teasing it for the next game. But what was originally slated was Spider-Man 2 was gonna have 3 DLCs. One focused on the villain Beetle, which it doesn't really matter. The second one focused on Carnage, and the third one being a Spider-Verse one, which doesn't really matter.
Like this multiplayer Spider-Verse game we were supposed to get?
I don't know. I think it's just more like, like Sony had this unrealistic idea that like they were gonna get Spider-Verse 3 out like within a year of the first movie or some shit. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
I don't.
Originally, Spider-Verse 3 was supposed to come out like the year after. Yes. Which was unrealistic. That shit was not happening.
They were gonna put those together?
I think they're gonna do like a bit of a crossover thing. If I had to guess, it's probably gonna be like challenges. You know, you get like gold medals or whatever, and you unlock suits or something. I don't know what their plan was with that. If they're gonna do that DLC, but they end up scrapping all the DLC. Like probably because the hack, probably because the way people like were kind of treating that game by the time the hack happened. So they're just like, you know what, fuck it. We'll release New Game Plus, and then we'll just kind of like abandon the game, focus on other stuff. And I think what they're going to do is they're originally going to have Carnage show up in the DLC, and then it was going to continue on in a Venom game. But I think they're just kind of like took all this stuff and just kind of decided to spread it out into other games. So we're just going to get Venom. It's going to be Venom, probably still set in New York, because of course, why wouldn't it be? And it's just going to be Venom fighting Carnage.
Okay.
But yeah, it's probably not coming out to 2027. Supposedly, Wolverine's coming out next year.
Supposedly. If
Supposedly.
Keegan was here, he would start arguing with you about that.
He'd be with yes, yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He's not here.
He's not, so he can't.
Yeah.
Because like I have we brought it up on here that like me and him go back and forth because he's just like it's not coming out. I'm like, yes, it is.
We mentioned it last episode.
I think so. Yeah. Granted, I understand they probably showed it off a little too early, but like also like when you show off a game early, it's just gonna get like people hired on or get investors to invest in the game or whatever. So, and honestly, that was like 4 years ago. So games take time to make.
Yep.
So what was that thing you wanted I reminded you of, or reminded you?
Shit. Oh yeah, Hades 2. Okay, so.
Okay.
I'm talking with one of my buddies because the next gen game thing made me realize this comment. So talking with one of my buddies, he's like, you got any Switch games maybe that I could check out? And I know he likes Hades, so I'm like, I get reminded. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking Hades 2 comes out 1.0 on the 25th. It doesn't drop physically until November, and he wanted to get physical, so whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to answer his question, like, well, are they gonna have physical? And I'm like, I'm only seeing Nintendo Switch 2. You zoom in on the Switch 2 copies. Includes the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 edition upgrade pack. Upgrade pack also available separately. So,
okay.
But the box is Nintendo Switch 2. It says Hades 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. But it's the Switch 1 cartridge. With the Switch 2 upgrade.
The Switch 2, okay.
Downloadable. Yeah, right?
I mean, I guess that's weird because it's not even like a. If it was like Hades 2 comes out and then like 3 years later, or like it comes out before the Switch 2 comes out, and then like, oh, you can get the upgrade, or whatever.
Well, but the problem is not enough people own Switch 2s. Also, one second.
Oh, so I was hoping like my daughter would be awake to put in her like 2 cents on the Persona skins, but she slept through the whole thing. I know she had words say. It would have been like ba 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 ba. I think she actually, you know what? Because I brought this up last week. I think she would have been really down for Persona 5 babies. I think she's
Why
even
must
grunting
you do this to me? I'm sorry. There was a part of my desk that came unscrewed, and I was like, "Fuck, I have to fix that."
Oh, I gotta fix it now. No.
Yes, because it's this thing that I rest my foot against, and like I fiddle with it because I have chronic mental illness, and then it was bothering me because I couldn't fiddle with it again because the screw came undone again.
My comfort.
Oh, look, no. I'm sorry.
Fix my comfort.
My ADHD ass doesn't have anything. I can't like game at the same time because my keys would be clacking. Yeah. So, but I want to say that's probably all for the entire show. Really, we have here today. I don't really think there's any other topic that we have.
So I bought a new phone today, right? And I just bought it outright. It was like a couple $100, whatever, right? But like, I guess because I bought the phone outright, like they gave me, it was like, here's a bunch of shit I have to give you. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, oh yeah, so I have to get you, like, you have to pick like you have to pick like 3 of these like 7 different things that I have to give you. Technically, it was more. It's 5 things because it's like screen protector, fucking the case. Then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna pick this, like these this earbuds, a charging pad, and fucking a Bluetooth speaker that I'll never fucking use. And I'm like, all right, well, thanks for that. Thanks for giving me all this shit that I'm not gonna use, lady.
Damn.
And that's all I got.
Well.
Yeah. Do you have any other? You know, did you spend a shitload of money recently?
No. No, Isaac, I'm unemployed.
Oh wait, that's right.
No. If I spent a shit ton of money, I would have had opinions on Borderlands 4 and telling you more about the Overwatch skins because I would own them all.
Oh wait, they're out today, right?
Yeah, they came out today.
Okay. I guess that makes sense why there's so much coverage of them. Yeah, because like I have to buy Ghost of Yotai because I haven't bought that yet, and I'm buying Outer Worlds 3. I've decided to like. I guess that's kind of also the big thing why I didn't buy Borderlands yet, because it's like I'm going to be buying like 2 back-to-back games that are like $70, and like the money's not the issue. It's just like do I want to, you know?
Uh-huh.
This is a very first world problem, you know. It's like, oh yeah,
Truly.
I can afford it. But like, do I want to?
Truly. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything.
What?
Well, everybody, I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, and all that stuff. And is there anything you got to say to them as they leave, Isaac?
Yes, actually, I have something to say. I think we should try to overthrow the
Yeah. Anyways, bye.